Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer of our source material. Today, we're unpacking a journey that touches millions of lives every single year. We're looking at stroke recovery. It's a path that requires immense resilience, grit, and, a whole lot of hope. But more than just willpower, it requires a clear roadmap. We're going to break down the highly structured, absolutely critical phases of stroke rehabilitation. So whether you're studying this field, maybe you're navigating it yourself, or you're supporting a loved one, understanding the architecture of this recovery is just incredibly empowering.
Okay, let's dive into this. What is the key to regaining independence after a stroke? Just let that question hang in the air for a second. Independence. It's a heavy word, right? It's the simple ability to pour your own coffee, walk to the mailbox, or speak your mind clearly to the people you love. When a stroke happens, that independence can feel like it was just taken away in an instant. But the key to getting it back? It isn't a mystery, and it definitely isn't left up to chance. It is a highly specific, targeted process.
Section 1. The Road to Independence.
The aftermath of a stroke is not an endpoint. Actually, scratch that. It is truly a beginning. It's the starting line of a challenging yet incredibly structured journey toward regaining one's life. Now, what's really interesting about this definition from our source material is the precision of it. Stroke rehabilitation isn't just this vague concept of, getting better. It is a vital part of recovery using a structured physical therapy program. The structure itself is the solution. Recovery isn't just about resting and hoping the body heals. It's about actively recruiting the body to force the brain to rebuild those lost connections. It is targeted, intentional work where every single day is a stepping stone.
Section 2. Pillars of Stroke Recovery.
So what exactly are we rebuilding here? Our source material highlights 6 essential faculties that are restored through structured therapy, and I really want to walk you through how they build on one another. It's like a mini narrative of human resilience. First up, movement. Just the simple ability to initiate an action. But movement without power isn't enough, which leads us to the second pillar, strength. You've got to build the muscular force to actually sustain that movement. But what happens when you have movement and strength? Well, you need the third pillar, which is balance. Balance is totally the unsung hero of our daily lives. It's what keeps us upright when we reach for a glass in the kitchen cabinet. Then comes coordination, because it's not enough to just be strong and balanced, right? Your brain has to tell your muscles exactly how to work together in perfect harmony to perform complex tasks, like tying your shoes. And then, crucially, there is speech, the ability to communicate, to express your needs, to laugh with your family. When you systematically rebuild movement, stack it with strength, center it with balance, refine it with coordination, and empower it with speech, you arrive at the ultimate destination, independence. And this brilliantly illustrates how recovery is a step-by-step reclamation of the self.
Section 3. The Power of Early Action. Knowing what to rebuild is only half the equation. The other half? Knowing when to start. And if there is one massive takeaway from the source material, it's that timing isn't just important, timing is absolutely everything. We are looking at a powerful dual action benefit here. On one hand, early rehabilitation actively improves daily function and recovery, dramatically enhancing the survivor's quality of life. Basically, you are building up the good. But at the exact same time, it serves as active prevention. Early action simultaneously tears down the bad. It actively reduces severe complications and limits long-term disability. So you aren't just working toward a better future, you are actively defending against setbacks. It's an offensive and defensive strategy rolled into one, and it all completely hinges on starting early.
I want to pause real quick and read this direct quote from the source material, because it is the absolute core message of hope here. Early rehabilitation can improve daily function, reduce disability, and enhance quality of life. Let's hear that again. Improve daily function, reduce disability, enhance quality of life. This isn't just medical jargon, folks. This is the promise of what immediate, dedicated action can yield. It highlights the absolute necessity of acting quickly to secure the best possible outcome.
Section 4. Safe and Effective Physiotherapy.
So we know the what and we know the when. But what is the specific vehicle driving the survivor forward on this path? Let's move to this next part and see how this builds into an actionable progression. The source material outlines a really clear two-step methodology executed through physiotherapy. Step 1. Implement safe exercises. You don't just jump into running a marathon. The bedrock of effective rehabilitation is safety. Exercises absolutely must be carefully calibrated to the survivor's current physical state to avoid injury and, just as importantly, to build confidence. Step 2. follow a structured therapy program. Those safe exercises are then woven into a comprehensive, structured program. It's the consistency and the progression of this structure that literally rewires the brain and trains the body over time.
I really want to dwell on these two words from our source for a second: safe and effective. Physiotherapy supports a safe and effective recovery journey. Think of this customized plan like a highly specific architectural blueprint. It is not one size fits all. No way. It is meticulously designed by professionals to meet stroke survivors exactly where they are at that specific moment in time. This ensures that the push for progress never ever compromises the patient's well-being. It is just this delicate, beautiful balance of challenging the body while completely supporting it.
Section 5. Important medical disclaimer.
Now, as we talk about the incredible power of structured therapy and medical interventions, we do need to make a slight shift in tone here, because responsibility and safety always come first in these discussions. So the crucial point is this: the source material makes it very clear that this information is strictly for educational awareness. We're exploring the science and structure of recovery, but this explainer should never replace professional medical advice. Every single stroke, and therefore every single recovery path, is entirely unique to the individual. If you or someone you love is seeking stroke rehabilitation, it is absolutely vital to consult directly with your healthcare professionals to design a safe, effective, and personalized plan.
We started all of this by asking what the key to regaining independence actually is. And we've seen that the answer lies in structured, early, and safe physiotherapy that rebuilds movement, strength, and confidence step by step. So I want to leave you with this final echoing thought. What will your path to an enhanced quality of life look like? Recovery is not easy, but as the source material shows us, it is incredibly possible. The road to independence is paved with safe exercises, structured therapy, and the relentless human spirit. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep pushing forward, and I'll catch you next time.